Welcome back. In this video, we're going to learn about checkbox in Android. A checkbox is a UI component that allows users to toggle between two states, checked and unchecked. It's often used in forms, settings, or any scenario where users need to make binary choices. To create checkboxes in Android, go to the layout file, and here, start with checkbox tag and element. Wrap content for the ID, and you can see this is our checkbox. I can give it an ID, checkbox, and you can add the text attribute to display a text near this checkbox. You can drag and drop and infer the constraints. So this is our first checkbox. Also, you can increase the size of the text, and this is good. This is our first checkbox. Now let's move to the main activity.kt file and initialize the checkbox. You can create late initiate var checkbox, it's of type checkbox, and import the checkbox class. And here I need to initialize the checkbox, find view by ID r.id.checkbox. Now we're going to learn how to handle checkbox state changes. I'll start with a checkbox.set on check the change listener. If you want to perform some action when the checkbox state changes, you can set an unchecked change listener. This listener will be called whenever the checkbox is checked or unchecked. You can see I am calling this listener and passing two parameters in this lambda expression. Again, this is a lambda expression. These are the parameters, and here we need to execute the logic. What are these parameters? The button view parameter represents the compound button that has had its checked state changed. It refers to the checkbox or switch button that triggered the change, and in this case, it refers to the checkbox. The isChanged or checked parameter, as mentioned earlier, is a boolean indicating whether the button is checked true or unchecked false. So the button view is a reference to the specific compound button, which is in this case the checkbox instance that was clicked or interacted with the user and change its checked state. Also, it allows you to identify which button triggered the change if you have multiple checkboxes or switches with the same listener. And there is a very important note here, I should mention it. I can use the underscore instead of button view. In Kotlin, if you don't need a parameter from a lambda expression, you can use the underscore as a placeholder to indicate that you aren't going to use that parameter. In this case, the set on check the change listener function expect a listener with two parameters, compound button and a boolean, but you are only interested in the isChecked parameter. Therefore, you use the underscore as a placeholder for the first parameter, indicating that you aren't going to use it. IsChecked, this parameter represents the new state of the checkbox after the change. It's a boolean value, true if checked, false if unchecked. The lambda expression is essentially saying when the checkbox state changes, execute the following block of code and pass the new state as isChecked. So inside this lambda expression, I'm going to display a toast message when the checkbox is checked. So if is checked, I'm using this parameter. The checkbox is checked. Toast.make text this you checked tomato. And here we go. This is our toast. Else, I don't need to display anything. Let's run our application. And if you encounter this problem I mentioned before, you need to upgrade to 34. So let's go to Gradle scripts and here update the target SDK to 34 and the compile SDK to 34. Sync now, run it again. Here we go. This is our application. If I check this checkbox, a toast message will appear. Uncheck it, nothing happened. Check again, you checked tomato. So congratulations guys, we learned about the checkbox in Android.